So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Vibrant and vivacious, there is a genuine appetite for the game here, retaining, as it does this stadium, the spirit of the grand old ground they left behind a mile away.
And this is now today's
It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
Number 27, Nunes.
So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just...
And Bernardo Silva! And that was precious close.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Pedro Neto. Haaland. Fofana. Sanchez with the clearance. That is good alertness. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Lavia. And it's Caicedo. And Fofana. Fernandes. Now it's João Pedro. Pinches it off him. And it's Fernandes. He's got away. No, he's not played the ball. That's a foul. Lavia. Played back. Bernardo Silva charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's João Pedro. It's a really well measured ball. And it's Fernandes. That's going wide left. It's a sweeping cross. Gehi gets it clear. Rodri. Now it's Nori. And it's O'Reilly. O'Reilly running at top gear. Now it's Haaland. Oh, no question, that's a foul. It's a quick one. Didn't quite work for him. Caicedo. And Fernandes. Now it's João Pedro. Marmouche. O'Reilly. Plays the return pass. And it's Palmer. Now it's João Pedro. Gusto. He has found the way through. And he whips it in. Matches Nunes getting this one clear. Semenyo getting this one clear. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Lavia goes looking wide. He's found a way through. Cucurella receives it in a wide position. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And he's being shifted off it. Good running, strong and purposeful.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, good spread. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. O'Reilly, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fernandes. Morris ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. Looking to play him in. Now it's Pedro Neto. João Pedro. And he's gone looking for safety.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
O'Reilly. Crosses it in. Keeper's dealt with that. He's picked his way through. Matches Nunes, wins the duel this time. Now it's Haaland. And back to the keeper they go. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Gusto. And it's Palmer. Out of play for a throw. Quality ball. And he's decided to go for it. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland. Nice control. Foot in. Lavia defending his corner stubbornly. He's gone for goal. Palmer. And it's Gusto. Fernandes. Caicedo. Spread out to the left. Pedro Neto. He is through here. Pedro Neto proves just a little bit too strong. And he's quick to get rid. Hato. Passing is crisp and sharp. Fernandes. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's good play. They've got a corner here. And it's been taken short. He's shifting through the gears here. Pedro Neto with the delivery. And now they can spring out of defence. Rodri. And Gehi. Nuri. The most accurate pass. Now it's João Pedro. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards. A lot of space here.
Tries from a long way out. Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Defending of the desperate variety. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. He's going for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
And that pass isn't the best. And nicely intercepted. Hato. And it's Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Marmouche. Gusto. Hato. And Caicedo. Marmouche. Goes for the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Caicedo. Rodri. Real chance! He scored! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
After 35 minutes is number 7, Matchweek.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Marmouche. Fernandes. Now it's Haaland. Marmouche. And it's O'Reilly. He's having a hit! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it. Manchester really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Oh, that's fabulous. Pedro, chance! No, not the best of headers.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Rodri. Nouri. Haaland. And it's Bernardo Silva. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. And Marmouche! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Marmouche clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had
shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Fernandes. And it's Caicedo. Pass somewhat off target. It's run loose here. Pedro Neto. No way through there. Marmouche. Bernardo Silva. It's Luke. And the volley. Pedro Neto. And Fernandes. Pedro Neto. And it's Hato. Fofana. And Lavia. And it's Caicedo. João Pedro. Cucurella. For Pedro Neto.
There will be 1 minute
Engages
added time.
and forces him off the ball. Haaland. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Over to the right flank. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. So your views on the first half?
Manchester probably looking to come in with a bigger lead, but overall I think there's plenty for them to be happy about. They should look to carry on as they are, although a little more composure in front of goal would be perfect.
Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The teams separated by the tiniest of margins at the break. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Fofana, Gusto, and it's Palmer, looking for the run, Fernandes, still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery, the defence though able to hold on this time. Now it's Haaland, and he's found a way past. Haaland! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This is their second corner of the game. Towering header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Gusto. Palmer. Now it's Fernandes. Marmoush. And it's O'Reilly. Pedro Neto. In with the challenge. That has ended up in no man's land. Pedro Neto. And it's Hato. That's really well manoeuvred. And they've got a throw. Lavia. Not the most convincing of passes. And Fofana. Fernandes. Now it's Palmer. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Haaland. Fernandes. Now it's João Pedro. And it's Palmer. And no, he's seen through all of that. Fernandes. Still just a single goal between the sides. Haaland is onto this. Takes a shot! Cucurella for Pedro Neto. And it's Fernandes. Palmer.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That's rather hopeful. Caicedo for Pedro Neto. And it's Bernardo Silva. O'Reilly. Nouri. Tries to get it clear. Kusanov does well to get it back.
The attendance for this match
What are you
was
thinking?
60,300.
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Now it's João Pedro. Marmoush given the lift of his goal. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Now it's Haaland. Well, that is one way to stop him. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he lines up a cross. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just about within shooting range. Oh, well hit, very well hit actually. Corner number 3 coming up. Gets it away. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Fernandes. O'Reilly. And here's Haaland. Decent chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their 4th corner of the game. And that has been knocked clear. It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, some astute defending there. Haaland ploughing through the middle. That's really well cleared. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nicely weighted ball. And he plays one through.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Goes for a shot! And he's stuck it away. To write them off. Back they come. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Number 8, Fernandes.
Looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Palmer. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Marmouche. And Marmouche! And the keeper could only will that wide of the post.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Fernandes. Rodri gets a foot in here.
It was indecision all around. They have to do a bit better than that.
Gusto. And it's Caicedo. Shifted it to the flank. Pedro Neto. Semenyo does really well to win the ball there. Opts for safety. Lavia. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Haaland. Neto did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's in a great position here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rodri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he's lost his man here. Marmoush! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Haaland! And the ball's come loose here.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Gusto. Fernandes. For Pedro Neto. Lavia. Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. He won't be happy with that one.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a sharp pass. Now it's Haaland. He'll try from distance. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he can clear it away. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. That has not gone well. And this is Marmoush, and it's made its way to him. Oh, important interception. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Good ball, good take. Oh, now he can he finish? Another one of football's and how moments.
João Pedro has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Substitutions taking place.
Rodri. And it's Fernandes. Just 5 minutes left. Fernandes. Oh, that was vital.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ignoring. Now it's Haaland. Spread to the right. And this is Bernardo Silva. Oh, the defence proved. And the shots!
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Gusto. Could be danger here. Shot, surely!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Here's tries a shot! And he's following up! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's João Pedro. Bernardo Silva. Marmoush. Now this could be a chance. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball.
So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Special lottery. Please grab
no
the
winner
tickets
after
you were given
90
when you walked
minutes.
through the gates.
Another 30 minutes, hopefully, to make a difference.
Substitution in progress.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Oh, good read. That was well played, well stopped. That's going in strongly.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Says the talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Not got that quite right.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Number 21.
Out for a throw.
Coming on the field. Number 4. Reinders. Number 8.
Bernardo Silva.
Number
Now it's Reinders. He's having a pop! And that's off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Spread it left. Colwell. Now it's Reinders. And he is deftly away. And the shot! And that's a real chance missed. Sugo. Fernandez. He is through here. This looks promising. He's got away. He's had a shot! And no! He had to, and yet he could not. Harmlessly behind. Shoots! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Fofana. Hato. And it's Fernandez. It's a good foot in there. Marmouche. Now it's Reinders. Oh, good ball! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Fofana. Hato. Marmouche. Reinders. Big chance! And how did he not put that away? The corner count is rising. That's 6. And that should get the job done. Chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Substitution.
Chelsea are making a change now.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
it's Reinders. Reinders. Now here's the delivery. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's a lucky 7th corner. And he's there to clear it. And this is Kovacic. It's Kovacic! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And it's Reinders. Garnacho. And Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. Always goal side. Now it's Garnacho. Garnacho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rodri. Kovacic. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Reinders. Kovacic. Santos.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Tries from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range and I guess it was worth a try.
James. And it's Palmer. Just eases him off the ball. Marmouche. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Reinders. Great defending, strong and determined. Isugo. And it is half-time in extra time. So this is it, 1 goal in it, and we're down to the last 15 minutes. Everyone on their last legs. Can there be one final twist? So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Substitution on the field. Number 45.
And so the last chance to find a winner.
Is number 3.
They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Bernardo Silva. Garnacho. Bernardo Silva. Marmouche. Well timed, excellent interception. Caicedo. And Santos. Played out to the left flank. Andres Santos! And that could come back to haunt them.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Oh, this looks sharp. Santos. Palmer. Kovacic. Palmer. Now it's Palmer. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision.
Substitution in progress.
Brilliant save from Donnarumma!
Once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Andre Santos cuts out the pass. Kovacic. Now it's Reinders. Marmoush. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Reinders. Oh, he's having a go! And that really should have been that.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Caicedo. And it's Hato. Now Esugo. Hato. And it's James. He's picked his way through. It's Kovacic! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Santos. He's found a way through. He's on it. Can he get away? I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's had it taken off him. And this is Marmoush. And here's Reinders.
Reinders really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Lovely. And the shot! And no mistake. We thought they were done, but never say never. So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Number 41.
Chelsea have opted to make another change here. Liam Delap coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Nico Gonzalez chooses to go crossfield. Now Semenyo. Caicedo. And this is Marmoush.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Fofana. Esugo. And it's James. And Santos. Liam Delap. So there you have it. Penalties. So we've done it. We've been there. We've gone the full 12 rounds.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So time to shake the weariness out of those limbs and to engage with focus. It's penalty kicks. So the calm before the storm. Marmoush is over the first kick. right at the goalkeeper.
Well, that's about as tame as they come, Peter. Couldn't have been any easier for the keeper.
Esteval is the next to run the gauntlet. No! Denied remarkably. That is how you answer the call.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
So on to the second man. Oh, great save! That is a great save! Liam Talat, second to go. Oh, that's going to annoy the keeper.
Well, if you have any doubts, that's what you do to conquer it.
This then to level matters.
His placement was simply overdone. Oh, I feel for him.
This to put them 2 up. Of course, 2 up.
A great position now, but still work to be done.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? Yes, that's how you do it.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
And there you have it. So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for nothing. Well, ultimately it came down to penalties. Any thoughts, Jim, having seen what you have?
Manchester really must be wondering how different this all could have been had they taken their chances, Peter. But it really was fine margins all round.